Hey, what's going on, guys? David Lillian back yet again for another tutorial. I'm the owner of World Football Artwork on Instagram. You guys can check it out. More of my work there, link in the description below. And today I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to try to go as quickly as I can. My last video was 32 minutes, and I apologize if that took way longer than expected. But I'm going to try to go as quickly as I can here to show you guys how I make, this is going to be a pretty cool edit here. And just slightly different style. So, we'll start on the background today. Let's see how far we can get, and hopefully I'll be able to go all the way through here. So Photoshop, I'm going to open up a new file. I apologize, I don't have my glasses or contacts in right now, so we're going to go just a high quality. Let's do 1920 by 1920, so it's square for Instagram. And, alright, we're going to get this started. First, we're going to fill the background with black, as you guys know. You guys have seen some of my tutorials before. Definitely, if you're new around my channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. If this video helps you in any way, shape, or form, hit that like button. It would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for 3K followers on my Instagram. That's why this tutorial is being brought to you. So, hope you guys enjoy. So, got the start here. And what we're going to be doing is we are going to be putting in the background here, nice brush, and these are called Aurora brushes. I will leave a link to it in the description below this video. So just give me a second to find them. Got loads of brushes in here. Let's see. Here we go. It's going to be this one right here, and you're going to want to make it horizontal, or as best you can. So let's see. That looks pretty much exact. Let's see, just to be sure, you can go over here and set it to, negative 45, so it is perfectly horizontal. Okay, so back over here, we're going to make 3 of these all in white. 1, 2, too big. Once again, we have an empty layer above that background. We'll make it a bit smaller here. Let's go to 1800. 1, 2, 3, that looks nice. And we can scale these down a bit, or not really scale these down, but we can erase some of the bottom just to fade out just a bit. The reason why I'm going so quickly here is because I really do want to be able to upload this tonight. I won't be able to upload this really late because it's going to take a long time. So I want to be able to get make sure it's ready. I got to view it over a few times. So that's why I'm going so fast. I do apologize, but I know you guys have wanted this tutorial for quite some time, and I'll be delivering it to you as soon as I can. So yeah, did a bit too much erasing. Not really what I intended here. Sorry about that, guys. Won't really. Well, it will matter in the end, actually. If you're somebody like me who really puts time into their work, it's very important. Always put time into your work, guys. You shouldn't be rushing through these things in 10 minutes and then saying, oh, well, just try to put some time into it. It'll be worth it at the end, 100%. So let's see if we can just do quick. Want to get this top line really out of the picture. All right. It's not going on Instagram. It's just, it'll do. All right. I'm sorry. It'll do. So, got this down. All right. Keep moving. Come on. What's next? That's right. Okay. So, yeah. I am all out of sorts today. Okay. It is going to be in between these 2 layers, we're going to have a white, another Aurora brush. Once again, link in the description. We're going to be right here. It's going to be climbing up around here. These are in white, obviously, as you can see. And soft light, well, they don't really appear. You know what? We're going to make the background red. That's what we're going to do. This edit is going to be of FC Cologne from Germany for the Bundesliga. So, going to make this red for their team colors. And do not support them. Some of you guys know I support Man United. Big win today against Club Brugge. Depay, 2 goals. Fellaini, the header late. Depay, perfect cross. Glory, Man United. We're going to head here with... I'm using a reference here, by the way. Some of you guys may have seen this edit on my page. Let's see. Yeah, you guys can see that. This is the one that I'm going with. So, some of you guys asked for a tutorial on this when I posted it, and I knew it was really good when I posted it. So, I'm giving you guys a tutorial. The kit swapping ones, a lot of you guys have asked about that. Like, a lot of you. And the answer is not until I hit 10K on Instagram, 10K followers, that is, or 1K subscribers on YouTube. So, hopefully I'll be able to bring that to you soon, but it won't be too soon. So, but it will be coming at some point, I promise. It won't be a definite, but it is a promise that it will happen at some point. All right, so we have that down. Now we're going to be getting into what is known as halftones. Halftones are basically just a bunch of dots in sort of like a random, sort of like a randomly aligned pattern, I guess. Randomly aligned pattern. That makes no sense. I make no sense. It's late. I don't know. All right, let's see if we... Here's our halftones. Stop. My computer. Okay, here we go. So something you want to do, you want to scale these down. Let's see how 444 is. Sorry if I'm racing through this, guys. All right, this is what you want to do. Check this out. Go up here. You want to go to Shape Dynamics. Shape Dynamics. And the size, we'll see how much we want the size. So basically 444 is the maximum it'll go. So we'll put size about 80. And the angle, we want it to be able to spin all the way around. So this, every time you click, you don't have to worry about it being the same exact brush. You can just, it'll mix up the sizes. You just kind of want to go everywhere with this. Really try to cover, you have, new layers for every different effect that you put down. So you're going to want to, organize your work. So in case you need to delete an effect, if it doesn't look good, you can always just switch it up on the spot. All right. Let's make them a little bit bigger on the outside. So let's go 888 on, let's go around the outside. We'll do a few of these larger halftones. There we go. All right, that looks pretty solid. So now, moving on, we have a nice little grunge texture we're going to be putting over this. You guys can just Google if you want texture, and loads of stuff on Google Images. This is just like a grunge, a really nice grunge that I like to use. I use it, and actually, I'd have to say the majority of my edits that I've been doing of late, I've used this. Sorry if I'm getting really close to the camera. Like I said, I do not have my glasses or contacts on, and I have not used this, or just a webcam in general for that long. So, sorry if I'm getting really close and disturbing all of you guys. Alright, so put the grunge over. You want to hit that. It's okay if it's blue a little bit. It's not really going to be noticeable when it's like this on soft light. It is on hard light. It's pretty noticeable. On overlay, we can keep it on overlay for now. That looks pretty nice. Alright, I'm liking that. So, moving on now. We have, or let's see, because I'm not really liking these things here. Let's see if we can get them any less noticeable. Alright, yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, perfect. There we go. So now, getting into the rest of it, we're going to save this as TootBG2. Sorry, the TootBG1, I think. Alright, cool. Moving on now, we have our pictures that we need to skin and, yeah, so pictures that we need to skin. So this is going to be our main pick, and like I said, somebody said FC Cologne or FC Cologne. Somebody, any of you Germans out there, please tell me how to pronounce that. We're going to make a, put a skin on this. So, let's get started here. There is a massive bug on my screen. Oh my god, you guys need to see this. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Seriously, there was a bug right below my webcam. Must have been this big. It might come back. I don't know. That was really random. I actually did a tutorial earlier that I may not even release because it was so bad. My mom called me in the middle of it, and I had to answer it. So, yeah. That happens when you're filming. Just, yeah. Alright. So, denoise, moderate. You guys can mix up the skins however you like. We're going to head into Topaz Adjust. I've mentioned Topaz a lot in my earlier videos. You guys can go check that out. Remember, if you're new around my channel, definitely recommend checking out my videos. I show you guys not how to get Topaz, but I'll show you guys what Topaz is, and you guys can Google how to get it. It's really easy. Hopefully one of these days I'll be able to get a link and share it with you guys of how to get Topaz for free on the download. I did get it for free, and then once you get it, you just plug in a code, and then you have it forever. So I can hook you guys up with codes. I think I still have them. All right, so we want to go to Topaz Adjust Dynamic Pop. Sorry if I'm speeding, but I want to go fast because this is going to take some time. Psychedelic. And the overall transparency, let's throw that at 70. Well, it's a pretty HQ picture, so we can go, and it is the main pick. So let's go to 59. All right, that looks nice. And this isn't going to be the most elaborate skin ever because I don't want to go quickly, like I said. Topaz Clean, I like this one. Let's see if we bring the strength up a bit. Yeah, so I like that. So it's curly smooth. The strength is 3. All right, bear with me here. I'm going to go quick. All through Topaz Clean. All right. Strength 3, threshold 0, radius 8, accent 3, radius 1.77, sharpness 0.0, texture 0, boost 0.25, and size 2. Got it? Good. Because we're hitting OK. Can't go back now. No pausing. You're not allowed to pause this video. Okay. Create a duplicate layer by pressing Command or Control J, depending on if you are Windows or Mac. And we're going to go over here and use our quick selection tool, as we've done so many times in my videos. You guys have seen what this is. Basically, you just select all that you want to keep. You want to keep that inside the quick selection. Remember, if you select too much, you just go to the minus tool and just back out. And if there's a place that you really can't get into, you can always use the eraser tool. You guys know how to do that. This is a tutorial for more really just people who know the basics of Photoshop. I'm not an expert. I'm an expert in this type of editing. I mean, I could never get a Photoshop job at this point because I have no idea what to do. But I do actually work freelance for I do work freelance for a website. That's what you call it. I do work freelance for a website. It's a website, fan website for the New York Giants, Big Blue United. I'll leave a link to it in the description below if you guys want to check it out. I definitely encourage you guys. Also, their Instagram is really sick. They post a lot of New York Giants updates. I'm from New York, as some of you guys know. Big New York Giants fan, big Yankees fan, big United fan. So, definitely check out bigblueunited.com and their Instagram and their Twitter and their Facebook. They post quality content on the New York Giants if you guys are into that. American football, NFL, let's go. Okay, so this quick selection, it's not going to be perfect, but I think we have the general idea here. As you can see, we have this all inside. Got to get his hair too. So you want to get everything. Now the edges sometimes can get pretty rough. So when you cut it by pressing Command or Control X, you can go in, and this is just an example here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. You just want to go in with like a soft brush, size it down, and just sort of like go in and just smooth this out. Now this is what I do on the majority of my edits, but because of the time constraint here, I really can't. I know the ball is not perfect either. It's really bad. But anyways, you're going to save it as PNG. As PNG, you want to take off the visibility of that back layer and just save it as a PNG. That means an already cut out picture, so you're fine. All right, that's our main picture. Now, we have, I think we're going to put 3 in here. So, perfect. All right. Here's picture number 1. No idea who this guy is, but we're just going to throw him in. So, same skin. And let's see, this would be a good opportunity. I'm just going to go through, I'm just going to use the same skin. I hope you guys don't mind. What I'm going to do now is, for the next few minutes, as I'm skinning these pictures, I'm just going to talk a little bit about, somebody asked how to run a good account on Instagram, how to keep up with a good editing account. And right now I'm going to give you guys some tips from my own personal experience. You know, I've been doing this for a while now. So I'm going to tell you guys how to run accounts and make them look good. So I'd say definitely post often and post relevant. By that, obviously, post often, I mean, you know, once or twice a day, just keep people updated. You know, if you're going away, let people know. Be like, look, I'm going away. Got to spend time with the family. You know, got to take a day off from this, whatever. Just let people know. You know, all it takes is a quick post, and you should be fine. So, yeah, you know, people, you guys are really nice. You guys are really understanding, at least to me, if I can't post. But I usually try to keep up with this as much as possible. Yeah. Another tip, definitely, that I would consider is if you're trying to be, you know, if you're trying to interact with your community, get a YouTube channel. You know, do slight tutorials. If you don't want to do tutorials, then do speed arts, where basically you just do the edit, film yourself doing it, and then speed it up so they can't really see what you're doing, but it's like a time lapse. It's pretty cool. A lot of people do them if they don't want to give away tutorial stuff. Another thing I'd say, if you want to be professional, make yourself open to be able to freelance for websites. By freelance, I mean like do graphic design work on your own. People don't tell you exactly what to do. They're like, hey, do a design of this guy, and it's done. You do it out of your own imagination. So, yeah, definitely put your contact information in your bio so people can contact you. That's what happened to me, and I was fortunate enough to now, you know, be part of a website, which is pretty sick. So, yeah. Clean, organized bio. Make it clean. Don't use too many emojis. Don't make your name Fire Dope Sick Edits, because obviously if your name is that, they're not going to be Fire Dope Sick. be open to collaborating with other people that are above or at the same skill level as you, because then that will just offer you time to get better. Study other people's work, but don't copy. Never ever copy. Just don't go like, effect by effect, being like, oh, well, he used that here, because that's just not being creative. That's not art. That's just copying. All right, sorry about that. I'm just rambling on. That's the tips I'll give you guys for now. I might give more in future videos, but anyways, we're gonna make this black and white. Create an empty layer above it, and just go in with a red, a dark red, which is not too high saturation. Fill up that empty layer and go to soft light, and that looks nice. We're going to save that as JPEG, whatever, JPEG, maximum quality, and done. And now we're going to do that for the next the next two pictures rather. So, okay. All right. So, let's see. What else is there? I am going to try to think of more now because I realize that I have more pics to skin. So we have organized bio, open and collaborating. Oh, do like giveaways. I give away wallpaper sometimes, which you guys, I don't know if you like that or not. Let me know in the comments below or on my Instagram. What do you guys want to see from these tutorials? Like I mentioned, kit swapping, jersey swapping, whatever you want to call it, times change. Not until 10K or 1K YouTube, maybe. I don't know yet, all right? I may record it really soon and then just not release it. So we'll have to see. But I don't know yet. So I'll keep you guys updated as to when I'll release the tutorial. And let's see. Oh, it's 11:40 p.m. right now. So hopefully I'll be able to get this up before midnight. Or at least get this done before midnight. Alright. We have that. Topaz Labs. Back to adjust. And let me know if you guys want to see this full edit, or if you guys want me to already have stuff done, because a few times, if you guys check out my older videos, definitely remember, this is just one style of edit. Check out my older videos if you want different styles. I got loads of different stuff on here, and let me know what you guys want to see in the future. But, if you would like me to do the whole edit, that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. It'll be 20-30 minutes long, and then you guys can watch me do it step by step. If you guys want to see speed arts, let me know. If you guys want to see me have some of the edit done so you don't have to watch for 25 minutes to do this thing, then that's totally fine. It's about you guys. You guys are the viewers. I'm just the one making this for you. So definitely let me know what you guys want to see in future videos. Unfortunately, guys, I can't actually edit videos because I lost my iMovie. So we're just going to do the same thing here with adjustments, black and white. Okay. Hit up here. Use that same tone of red. It's still in there. And then to soft light. All right. Save it as JPEG. Maximum quality. And we just have one more pic to skin, and then we are done. Oh, wait, we're not done because we have to put it in our background. Sorry about that. Alright. Where is it? Is this it? No, that's the first picture. This must be it. No. If we have no more, then unfortunately we have no more. This gotta be it. Yeah, this is it. Alright. So, same steps. Apologize if I'm not at my best commentary today. I'm tired. But you guys mean 3K worth. I already filmed another tutorial today, like I mentioned, and then it just came out so horrible that I decided not to even bother with it. And I knew you guys wouldn't like it because it wasn't what I said I was capable of doing, and it was totally off course to anything I'd ever done. I just thought I'd experiment with new styles, but I was like, it was in the middle of uploading, and I was like, you know what? Forget it. It's not worth it to upload something that I know is, quite frankly, garbage, and was not of the quality of work that I'm producing for you guys. But you guys deserve a lot for being the best followers. You guys are totally cool, and full respect there. Also, guys, as I've mentioned in my previous videos, let me know what teams you got. Oh, I forgot to do Topaz Clean. I got to step backwards. Let me know in the comments below. And I'm more likely to see your comment if it's on YouTube, just because, like, if I get 10 comments a video rather than 30 comments on Instagram, obviously I'm more likely to see your comment on YouTube. So let me know on YouTube, please, if or what teams you guys support, so then I can do edits on these tutorials based on the teams you support. And if I pick your team, for example, the person that picked Cologne, they were actually on Instagram. I'll be DMing you, and you will win this PSD, this Photoshop document, so you can see exactly how it's done layer by layer. Even though you're seeing it now, you can actually have it for yourself, so you don't have to go out and get these brushes. They don't cost any money, but still, you don't have to bother downloading them. You can just have that layer set for you, and you can have this background set for you. So thank you guys for your awesome suggestions. And I am convinced, seriously, that Arsenal has the most fans of, like, any team I've ever seen as far as on social media. Like, all I ever see, put this phone away, all I've ever seen on Instagram is, like, there must be 10 times more Arsenal fan pages than any other thing. And I've gotten so many requests for Arsenal, so, like, just a lot of Arsenal fans, I guess. All right, here we go. Get the tutorial BG back in, BG for background. Get this in here. We're going to put our main picture in first. Obviously, you want to put this main picture in first because you want to see how the rest of your layers would shape around it. So if we have this in first, now another trick, Command-T, you can use to then automatically resize even after you place the image. I used to not be able to know that, which was really a pain not knowing that. I'm very glad that I learned that, so thank you to whoever taught me that. Let's see. We can place all of them down, and we don't even have to create empty layers for each one. We don't even have to pick which ones go where now. We can just place all of them down and then see. This is really what I do. Like, I'm going through my process here. This isn't one that I'm going to post, at least I don't think, unless unless Cologne does something really nice, but we'll have to see. Nope, same one. I'm really bad at this. Up the top. Let's see. Yep, it's this one. So, I'm thinking this one's going to go at the bottom here. This one's going to go above it. We're going to use our move tool. This one's going to... Oh, not that one. This one is going to... No. This one is going to go above it. And we're going to want to size this up a bit more. And that looks good to me. We're actually going to size this up a little bit. It's an odd shape. Usually you just have like a standard static sort of one. But let's see. All right. So what we're going to want to do is take off the visibility of the other two layers and just go in here, put this guy up here. Now, it's okay if it's not completely touching the edges because you'll see in a second why. Go in here with the eraser tool, pick a soft brush, and just erase all around. Make sure you get all these hard edges down here. You see these? You just want to get all these gone. Just fade them away. Doesn't have to be perfect, and it's totally up to you as to how much you fade away. You can actually cut these out completely. You want to leave all of his arm in. But you can cut these out completely. You can cut these out not at all. It's totally up to you. You're the artist. You're the creator. I'm not one to tell you what to do. These are just guidelines to help and inspire you guys to create your own work. And, I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with based on my work. If you guys use sort of like a step-by-step, I really would hope that you guys give me credit with your work, or with your style at least. Be like, hey, guy, I got this idea from so-and-so, from World Football Artwork. So tag me in your picture. You'll be guaranteed a like. I'm sure of that. Because I can always appreciate people watching my tutorials, which is awesome. Your guys' support is great. All right. Continuing on. That looks good. All right. So you have that down. Excuse me. Throw in this one. And just make sure you're on that one. Rasterize the whatever. Head in here with a brush. Just brush around. And now this, as you can see, his head is not touching the top. So we want to cut out his head pretty perfectly. This may not be 100% perfect because I am terrible at masking. But let's see if we can do this. Because I always like to cut out their heads pretty nicely and then sort of leave a little bit of the background around the rest of their bodies. That's just what I do. I don't know. Sort of like that. Yeah, that actually looks kind of nice. I want to cut out sort of V on the inside of his arm here. You want to make sure you're using a very soft brush you know, one that doesn't interfere too much and leave too many hard sort of lines in your edit. Size this, no, not that one. Why do I always do that? Size this one up just a bit, Command T. And when you are sizing an object either down or up, always remember, if you want to keep it in proportion, hold down Shift when you are sizing up or down, because that will keep it in proportion. You never want an out of proportion, or maybe you do, I don't know. But I would never want an out of proportion shift. Just to show you guys an example, if you go like this, and then it goes like that. But once you press Shift, it's all normal. But that doesn't matter. Okay. Just fade this out a bit. Around his head. And that looks nice. Alright, we're not done yet. A few more steps to go, and then we will wrap this video up. And yeah, so we're going to want to go on top of all of these. Make a layer on top of everything except for this guy. And we're going to head down to a brush like this. Or yeah, let's do a brush like this. Just want to go in. We're going to do this in white or black. Let's see what looks better. I like black. I want to go in black, these little checker sort of things. I want this sized up a bit more. Let's see it a little bit better. And let's see, mainly around the edges, but we'll see. Mainly around the edges of the players. Just gives it a nicer look, I feel. And if you don't like it, if at any point you decide to change it up, you can always just go over the play. Like if you can see it's overlapping here on his arm, you can always go in with the eraser tool and just erase some of that out nice and easy. So there you have it. Let's see, I put a little bit too much down here. Let's redo that. Alright. I think we're almost done here. We just have to put an effect behind him, and then we're good. So what we're going to do for this is we are going to put a nice little line brush. Don't have the link to these brushes, but I'm sure you guys can Google checkerboard or line brushes and find something really similar to this so that you can do this. Size this one up. This is just horizontal lines. Just put it behind him. We're going to want to make this white. Empty layer under him. And then after that, we're going to go in with one of the... Oh, missed it. We are going to want to go in with... Where is it? See, that's the issue, is when you get... my computer's not bad by no means. It's a MacBook Air, but when you get a computer and then you load a lot of brushes on it, really, really bogs it down, at least with mine. So, let's see. It's right here. And we can do that whole shape dynamic thing again where you go here so it'll size jitter a bit. Or we don't need the size jitter, actually. We can just use the angle jitter 100%. So it'll wrap it all the way around. Every time you click, just creates a nice little dynamic light around him. One around the ball here. That looks good. A bit too big. Don't want it too far. I like it around his torso generally, and then the ball or whatever he's with. And then we'll do one more thing. Just go over everything except for the top player. And just add some nice fields of stars. You guys can Google for star brushes, or just like, you know, space-themed brushes. I know they got a lot of like planet-esque brushes and like really, really cool stuff. So, excuse me. Check this out. It's going to be pretty sick. Where are my stars at? There they are. Alright. Click, work. No! It went away. There we go. I found them. Please don't go away. Did it work? Come on. I gotta finish this really soon. I got 7 minutes to add my stars. Okay. Pick this one because it doesn't have a lot of, you know, like big ones, like random big ones. So, just gonna want to go over everything here. Hit it with the 2000 eraser brush. Just go around so they're just around the outside, because we do want them overlapping the players just a little bit. And then let's go over everything go with a black, fill it up. I know I've done this in a ton of my other edits. Just use that eraser tool and fade it out around the outside. There we go. I know it's not perfect. I know it's not probably what I would post on my Instagram. Probably I would not post this just because it's not what I would normally do. But I figured you guys, I owe you guys a tutorial for 3,000. Thank you again for 3,000 followers. If this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, please remember to give it a like. If you're new around here, subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.